took in a high-scoring affair last official website for deals. Taking on the Orioles starting pitcher, presented by Beacon.
All right, here's your Baltimore defense this afternoon at Camden Yards. Santander in right field. Nevin, Mateo.
ToyotaCertified.com and see factory-back used Toyotas right now. It says partly cloudy. That's a lie. It's taking on a guy who has been knocked around a lot. Field hanging up. McKenna racing back. He'll run it down.
The Pirates come in here. You blow a couple of leads early.
To right, racing back Santander, blinded by the sun.
Fights this the whole way, is able to make the play, which is incredible when you
ball deep short. Mateo off balance, makes a nice.
That'll trim the margin.
Holds up, it'll be 7 games, down to 7. What was it, 15?
See if we can get that.
Waka struck him out.
100 years of service and support, proud home of Touchview, lineup Devers, Bogarts, Arroyo.
In a row against playoff contenders. Toronto barely makes it to the outfield. It'll be a base hit for Rutschman.
Walker going mostly hard stuff here early. There's a bunch of guys that could all come in the 20s or 30s.
Right, Durant over near the line will make the play.
We're off the bat. There's been some improvement there. And that can happen to everybody on any given play.
That they're a wild card contender. They could be. All the games they've lost over the last, 3 or 4 full sun board. It's not quite there yet.
No, it takes a while.
But to mentally reset. He did. And he is throwing more strikes and to push him a little further. And he's certainly not the only one in the lead. But if it goes to 6, we're bringing him in. But it stayed last night. And here's a ground ball that took a low hop on. He was mainly the DH, and they do a lot of plays now, but they've worked with him a lot because they wanted him to be. They've been working with him a lot. Athletes are examining all their options right now. Have you taken it? It's a logistical puzzle here sometimes. Versatility, players who can play most certainly. Always seems to do it here too. He'll run on Hayes and the game. And he said, I think this team's on. Nick Pivetta was the only starter left from the opening day run. A couple of weeks ago. I'll take a breaking ball to the dirt. His moves to third. For a second with a point to first, but the pitch. Alex Core's like, I'm going to wait before I argue something. I'd love to know what the double play could in the inning. Right. Still in play. Here's Kike Hernandez. Opened the scoring yesterday with a 2-run on early. 2-7 loss to Toronto. Hayes now in the sun, and every Oriole. Our Maryland Lottery fan bobblehead day.
81 last week. Somebody told me.
That kicks off the glove of Bogarts. And
we had a great time. We enjoyed it. We loved each other.
There's a pop foul from Jorge Mateo.
Defense, and we picked each other up. And they didn't want to walk out. So that was the kind of come on down, guys.
What's fishing like with you?
Just as I used to be in my old age.
There, that's Devers on to second, and I dropped some. You got any napkins? That fouled off again, which I don't know if Masson is ready for that. 2-2 for Plawecki. On the Mateo, and steps into the throw, and one of Weapons/tickets. Defeating, and then you win one, and suddenly you gain a game's peak a little bit. To right field, Christian Arroyo was the judge, and it's back now, and immunity thing, and something they drew. Verdugo, Arroyo to second. Left to right, throw across his body. There is getting more of an opportunity because he's been better. But either way, because this one sneaks under Mateo's glove. Mike and company took the job. That department has been about
what the Orioles do and about their analytics department. Had necessarily had a department a few years ago, the kind of stuff in late break to strike out J.D. Martinez.
Right. It's just who implements it, who does the best job, and it's interesting how many guys show up from other organizations.
Well, they'll decide to go to first.
15 runs, I'm like, watch them get shut out. I'm not pretty
Baseball season. 2-2 for Kike. World Series air for Bradish. He struck him out. Possible, could be on the cards for this year. And then Stowers,
who's in that draft.
Hoyo and Duran are there. Jarrett Duran, who has a lot of
just blowing up, so, you know, and he can absolutely projects as a shortstop.
Center fading away from Hernandez. Two other shortstops, Jordan Westbrook down there right now.
It is.
It's a base hit for Ryan.
Make some trades. But that was the number one.
And there's that. So we'll be off on 3-2. Bounce to third. And
Gem in St. Louis on May 10th when he definitely made big pitches when he's had to.
One right there on 2-1. Good slicing.
At these concerts, and then when they have the big shows with Billy Joel, a huge Pearl Jam fan.
The base hit. And Kevin Plawecki
complaining about him when they get off to the hot start. And they do that up and down the lineup.
Times in this at bat. He's centered by Arroyo, and Plawecki will. Good base running read.
Fifth inning, trying to push a starter through, get him deep.
We do go the batter. That's on the board. Arroyo will go first here. So 3. Boston strikes first on a Saturday after. They always try. Here's Bogarts. This could be an interesting one. Out to left for Hayes. They do. Hoping for what would be at first. And a fly ball fouled away from depth
from the top. Cannot do that anymore. You can.
And he'll get it swinging.
Speed, obviously, and the arm.
Second straight night we've had I think that's a tough result for the Orioles, but his skills have improved the last couple of months. And Ryan Fuller,
sure that's going to be called a ball.
That one, though, clearly a strike.
The Yankees, 2 hits over 7 innings. Like a time he'd gone on the IL.
Right at Duran.
It's really the message they give to all their young starters.
Number on the day. The strikeout. And the corner, it is a goner. Takes a Bradish fastball and the lead to 3-0.
And again, right down the middle.
Most pitches since June the 7th against the Cubs. So very late.
Mistakenly thought that was going to be the norm for him.
It is. 5 2/3, good starters. Oil change and more.
That's throwing a lot of innings.
Here. One batter, one out. Orioles took a no challenge. It's going to be both miking up players this year. I mean, too old for the kids cast. Yeah, they needed an ID. Hayes. And that snaps the streak.
And Richie Van Sells, because we had never heard of that. Wasn't open.
Right. And Plawecki.
Last season, I know the Marlins had a lot of interest in him in the offseason.
John Schreiber to face Ryan Mountcastle. Actually, that was called a strike. 3 straight.
And see, we'll break down Kyle Bradish starts some amazing.
It's a cut. Enter. Number July 12, 93 at the Derby. The fly ball. What a good inning by Crable. Up here in his 4th Major League game. Little cat and mouse here between Brandon. But he got an elevated fastball, and he for Bogarts. Everybody's going to third with some great base, and nobody out. Strahm, the lefty. We saw Cora on the phone.
Right-handers. Maybe Alex Cora's aware.
reported, but a run driven in. An 0-2 count against a pitcher of Trump, just spinning in the wind right again. This time with a play. Don't feel comfortable pinch hitting for Chirinos because gets away, and Mateo has his eye.
I'm right in the game store today, so have at it, but I'm just
0-2. Chirinos down swing. Best enjoyed in the comfort of your phone.
My mom texted me, said I look great.
Hayes out there in center is tested and ace.
I'm playing second base, which he's not done very much. Comfortable on the right side of the infield, just in case he is getting the big outs.
That's the big out of Dolbeck. One earned, struck out 2, 19 this year. Earned high hop, clean pick by Devers, and greatest Rule 5 picks. Field, this one will get down.
Elevated.
Changeup. Out to right field and into the glove. Counts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated. It's been a why not kind of season. Need 2 more runs to get to 20.
Right. Runs on the other side.
If we scored 15 runs, we'd say
that's really a benefit for tomorrow.
A 3-2.
Out of Toronto's bullpen.
And Odor not able to make a tough play. Try to stay out of the dump. There he goes. And run. With a Boston-Baltimore chop pitch in play. Arroyo Chris. Got the ground ball to the wrong spot and a stop sign there. On an Patriot in Maryland. Caught by Mateo on the fly.
Day, Rays won today. Flight.
And they're going to need 2. Duel tonight after 15-10 yesterday. But will not have a play. Flatly off the wall. When you can get there that easily, that's doubles. From Whitlock. The Dahlbeck, and the out reported at first. Mateo's
tells you that Cedric Mullins really isn't available today.
11 home runs. Hard and deep to center, but Hernandez is on the Boston to even a series at a game apiece.